Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. Okay, so my moon landing didn't go as planned, but I did have some science to spend, which is cool. I still have 139 science to spend, but we can't spend it yet because it's not enough to do anything. But I did get the heavier rocketry thing, so now I have the mainsail liquid engine, which is good. And I also got this other bits, aerodynamics bits, the Mark 1-2 command pod, and the lander can, I believe. It's now ours. We had that for a while, but I did some investing in extra science. I'm not sure if I did that already. I think I did get the lander can earlier. Okay, well, let's see. Look at our missions for a second. Plant the flag on the moon. We have to do it yet again. Science data from space around Kerbin. Whoop-de-doo. So I guess we could do that next. And we have to get a parachute. An actual parachute to test a liquid fuel engine orbiting Kerbin between 77 and 78 meters in the sky. Yeah, orbiting. So we have to be in a low orbit. Okay, that's actually not too difficult. LV1, the LV1. What kind of LV is that? The LV1. Where are you? Is that the small, crappy one? Yeah, it is. No, you know, that's okay. That's fine. We can do that little test there. So we'll take this slightly bigger command pod. I wonder if I should do that. I mean, the problem really is I want to get my friend back from the surface of the moon, and the thing is I'm okay, the brand adapter is already available. That is good news. Particularly because that means I could probably get into a low orbit. This fuel tank in. There we go. No. What are you doing? Game. No. Why is the brand adapter stuck inside? I don't want that. Okay. So what I'm intending to get this thing up there in the low orbit, and then XL parachute goes on top of this, I guess. There we go. Okay, what I guess we need is an engine. There we go. So this will be our lander, and we'll make sure that there's room for two. So I want to do two things, really. I want to make sure I can get my Kerbin off. That sounds disgusting, but you know what I mean. Where's the entrance to this? Oh, here. Okay. It's actually pretty far up. Okay. I did not anticipate that. But okay, would this do? I think it would. Extended. Yeah, maybe we can just do that. There we go. Slightly better, and it will have a better resistance against the drop that we're going to make. So that's what I particularly want. Deployed, retracted. There we go. Okay, so next would be a stage where we can get these stack decoupler, rocket brand stick. Oh yes. Oh no. It would have been yes, but we made up our minds. Okay, yeah, there we go. So I really should save this design for a later mission, because I think the real challenge will be, and quite honestly, yeah, the real challenge will probably be getting up there again. It's really not too bad if I do this. I think it's a brand adapter. Okay, great. I wanna really make sure that we get a rocket that can reach the moon and come back. Plant that flag. Maybe get some science in. You know what I mean? This is already 10,000, so yeah, we'd have to get that, wouldn't we? Okay, yeah. Once we're out there, it won't matter much. Maybe get some extra engines in there while we're at it. Just the radial decoupler would do. There we go. Have some extra power at our disposal. Yep. There we are. This is just the top part. We're gonna go way beyond that. Okay, so I need some aerodynamics parts. Not that it matters, but it looks good. And then we need to fix this to this. Yeah! Now that's a stable design if there ever was one. I'm really not sure. Anyway, we'll use the regular one. I guess we got the other one there already, so that should do that. And now we'll get the stacked coupler, I guess. Yeah, stacked coupler is good. It's a good thing to have. You want to decouple your stacks. And now we're going to get the Rocco Max, the brand coupler thing. Where is it? I need to find my way around. There we go. So there we are. Now we get the whole thing up there. Okay, so we can get some of these big ones. Big uns. 2,000 thrust. It has a built-in fuel system. Wonderful. Holy crap. Yes, I want one. Just not now. Do we have any bigger fuel tanks than this? Is this the big fat one? It is the big fat one. Good. Let's get a couple of those. We don't seem to have much choice. ATM. So we'll do that. Get ourselves a nice no. This is what we need. A nice mainsail engine to poop up there. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Now it's 41k already. But those 41k's will really come in handy as we do this. Let's see if we can get a structure connector thingy going on. Yeah. Go. And also yeah. There we go. There we are. That should be fine. Should. It really should. Okay. So there's that. We have a lot of thrust from that main engine right down there. Right? 1500 thrust. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Okay, so thrust to weight ratio should be okay. We have these large solid boosters, which we will not employ right now. However, what we could try and do is 2 of these to help out. Help get us up there. We'll probably want to do that with the new manifold thingies. Hydraulic manifold, man. There we go. I have no idea if this rocket's ever going to make it up, but we'll give it a go. We'll give it our best shot. Hit me with your best shot. That's the name of the game. So there. Okay. So we got that. And what's this? Hydraulic manifold thing? It is. Why is that the hydraulic manifold thing? Why are you in that stage? It does not make any sense. This, however... What are these? No! You're not supposed to be doing that. Oh man, it really is messed up. Okay, so this middle one will fire. And then this stuff will happen. That's the stuff that needs to happen when we're done with that. Jeez. The game really has some issues with getting all this stuff back the right way. Okay, so now that's okay. And now we need to make a new stage and move all those engine thing bits down here. There we go. And what I really would like to do is make this sort of an asparagus thingy. I've heard about the asparagus thingy. So we'll have fuel running from here to here. To that tank, that middle tank there. There we go. So we should be okay with that. I guess we'll just use some thread connectors to make sure that we are safely connected. Game. There we go. That should do that. And maybe one like up here in the middle. Yep. That'll hold that together. Hopefully. Okay. And what we need now is love, sweet love. Some radial decouplers with that. Thank you. This is a pretty expensive rocket already. But who cares? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this the cucumber style. Cucumber style. Oppa, cucumber style. Okay, I guess we'll do it like up here. And I don't want the blank mission flag. I want the capsule for this one. There we go. You're not gonna see the capsule until we jettison our super duper things. Our super duper super missiles. There we are. Oh, those are really high. My. You are so high. So high. I guess we'll do it this way. Maybe add some parachutes to that. Would that help? Probably. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we've got a lot of thrust going for us. And we need to do lead. What are these? Oh, these are two parachutes on top. Okay, we need to make another stage where we lose these fucking things. There we go. That, no! No! Okay, I messed that up. That's fine. We'll be just fine. Hold on. So, we need to decouple those. Yep, those are I can just make it out. We'll just do this. There we go. Okay, so that should be that. Didn't put any science modules on this. Just kind of stupid. Should we? I don't know, should we? Take surface samples and all that. We'll put a thermometer on. There we are. Thermometer. Some valuable moon data about the temperature of the moon. Mystery goo. Probably not. Probably not. Okay. We could put some extra stuff between here and the command module, like the Science Junior. Seriously wondering if that's worth it. Not sure. The drag will be absolutely minimal, so I'm not going to worry about that part. Okay. Alright. Let's see if we can get to the moon with this. I don't think so. Huge. Mun. Machine. I have no idea if this is going to be a success. the huge mun machine, but I have high hopes for it, despite my continuing success at completely destroying perfectly fine rockets. No? Why will you not do? Oh, that's why. Alright, maybe we should just go for this. No! No! Symmetry mode, please. This requires symmetry mode. Okay, this should do it. Just make sure that it will do it. Actually, it's all nicely. Well, it should be all nicely taped together. Now it's not. What are you going at, game? I don't like this. Did you, David? Shut. Yeah, you did. Okay. All right. Save. And we forgot one very important thing. We need more drag. Tail fin, winglet. Where's the... We used to have more winglet, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that was the case. Drag is not so high. Mass is a bit higher on that one. Small controls are not as quick to turn. Offers more lift. Now let's do this. Okay, and then this thing can go. I don't know what it's doing there. 83,000. That's about well, roughly a sixth of our stuff that we need. So hopefully we'll get this up there without too much trouble. I'm doing one more thing, and then we're done. We need batteries and power, obviously. Otherwise, we're going to be in a bit of trouble. So there we go. We'll get that, and we'll get get a nice spread of solar panels on 3 sides. Do that. Can we get, no, it's a bad idea. Already see it's a bad idea. One over here and one over here. And then maybe one over on this side as well. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, now we're done. Oh boy, did I do all my staging right? Just checking this. No, I didn't. Thought I might not. Is that the top one? I need to be absolutely sure that's the top one. Yeah, it is. Okay. So... okay. Not entirely sure if I'm happy with that. I might wanna just... no. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll not use that middle one yet. Okay. Alright. Save. Launch. I hope. I seriously hope... oh, I forgot the stabilizing things, didn't I? It's gonna fall over. Or not. Maybe it's actually fine. Oh! Oh, but I did forget something. Space Center. Wait. Just fly that one. Yeah, that's fine. We need to revert a moment. Revert flight to vehicle assembly because we need to free up a slot to get Bob back. Currently, Bill and Jebediah... wait, Bill and Jebediah? German. Okay, hold on. Weren't Bill and Jebediah dead? I think I might have messed up. I'm just gonna check, because this is weird. Did we put a man on the Mun tracking station? Tell me. The Mun Lando. Yeah, no, we did. Jebediah is returned from the dead. That's new. That's the Mun Raider. No, this is definitely my save game. Jebediah! You're back! Oh my god! You are actually back! Old friend! Isn't that fantastic? He's back! He's back, you guys! Aww. Now I'm happy. I'm real happy. I'm seriously happy. Alright, the Separatrons. I'm gonna put some Separatrons on this. Actually. Because I feel we need to make sure that these rockets actually make it off. There's one over here. That means there's one over here. Alright, well, this happens. This is also happening. So there we go. Oh, oh, I did it again, you bastard. Don't do that. No. Delete. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. No worries. We're good. So, there we are. Save. Launch. Now, did I take out the extra Kerman? Didn't I? I don't think I did. Nope, I didn't. Revert flight. Back to vehicle assembly. Ugh. We're supposed to be picking somebody up before doing all these missions. Good grief. German, get the flick out. There we are. Ugh. Bill and Jebediah are doing this. Since they're back on duty, they're doing this. So they're gonna get their buddy Bob back. Well, enough mucking around. Let's turn on the SAS. See how far we get with this. Just go full throttle, I guess. 80%. Oh, yes! Look at that. What happened? Why did those two stop? Why did you stop? Is it empty? No, it's not empty. Flame out. Oxidizer deprived. Oh. Okay. Well, that doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. We'll just draw your fuel from the inside. We'll just use it as a fuel reserve or something. There we go. We'll be fine. We're actually doing really well. This thing is going up like a rocket, which is kind of what it's supposed to be doing. I just hope the separation stage won't mess us up. That would really not please me at all. Just gonna speed up a little. What the? That did not go according to plan. Alright, so there's a couple of issues we have with this construction. Particularly the part where you won't separate. What the fuck? I need you on both sides, thank you. I don't know what happened there. Are we okay now? Now we're okay. Okay, fine. So what's with the flame out bits? I don't know. We'll find out. Sure. Ah! I forgot to take out the Kerman. The extra Kerman. I would like to have a rocket with no extra Kerman. Please. Thank you. So German, get the fuck out of that seat. Thank you. Launch, finally. Fuck. Well, that didn't go according to plan. I hope it didn't mess up my stages. But I don't think it did. Okay, Bill and Jeremiah and Jebediah, my derp. Ready to rock, I think. I'm sure. Okay. Turn on the SAS. I'm really afraid to just launch. 80% thrust. Go. It's gonna burn out. Yep, it just did. Oh well. We'll just use the fuel. We'll use the fuel. It's fine. It's no biggie. No biggie at all. Yeah, Bill and Jebediah are happy doing this. Huh. Cool. Alright, so hopefully this time the separation stage for our little friends, the super duper rockets, won't fuck up. That would be really bad, and I hope that the separation stage for these things are going to be as regular. I can only hope this to be the case. Ah, good. That totally worked. Look at the nice pirouette they were making. I'm just gonna, oop, gravity turn carefully, and we're speeding up again. Good, good. What? Why? What the hell happened? That's not supposed to be what I wanted. Much. Okay, well, I'm inclined to say that really that middle stage didn't function at all. Oh man, that went wrong. That went wrong in so many ways, and we're only 23. We have an Apple axis of 25 kilometers. This is ridiculous. It's just silly. Gonna try and conserve some fuel. It'll take longer, but we need to push the Apple axis, man. Push it up higher. Oh man, this is terrible. We ain't never getting off the planet with this thing. Maybe it requires a little more attention. That is not gonna happen. It's not going to happen. Okay, revert flight. We're not getting out of here just yet. So this whole new stage thing, whole new construction really, isn't functioning as I expected it would. So, what to do? Does it use air intake? Is that the problem? It might use air intake, and that might be the problem. And it's also, I guess it also requires some more distance between the main engine and the, I guess that must be it. That has to be it. We can fix that. We can fix that, guys. Don't worry. I guess. No, not 1. 2, please. Thank you. Put 2 on. There we go. Did I delete it? No. Oh yes, I did. Okay. Fine. How much thrust could one guy need? Okay, let's read up on this. Fed by a built-in fuel system, a sort of immense lifting power. All that self-contained goodness comes at the cost of not having a mounting point for its underside, and not being quite as efficient as dedicated engines. It comes at a literal cost as well. Yeah, that's fine. So if we enter this bit, we're at 78,000. I want this on the. Yep, that's where I want it. Okay. So now that we have that, we might as well go for the alternative altogether. Forget about these things. We'll have less control. But hey, who needs control? Control's overrated. So there we are. I said it. Maybe, hold on. Maybe we should get this the quadruple thing on. Here, get your quadruple thing on. Quadruple thing. It's not gonna work that way, is it? No. I don't wanna work that way, Morty. I'm gonna be a dick all day long. Okay, well, never mind. We could get some of these, I guess. How much lifting power do we have in this? 650 thrust. That's not even half of what we're getting out of the big fat one. So, I suppose we should. No! Oh, damn it, why is it doing that? Get on the point. That's much better. Game, you make life difficult for me. Why? Why you make life difficult? Yeah. What we could do is this. And another one on the other side. How high is it up there? Somewhat like that. Yes. But I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that. It actually won't fit that. Not at all. Maybe like this. That might work. I have good hopes that it might work. It actually won't. Ha! Irony. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, let's just align it up like this. Did we? Yeah, we did! Okay. Nice. Very nice. And we'll line it up again. Oh, man. Is it sort of the same height? No, sort of not. Sort of isn't. Oh, no, not gonna be doing that. How about now, game? No. Fuck you, game. I don't want it over there. This is really making me nervous. Like this? No. We should put this one higher. Okay, this is somewhat aligned. Alright. I also want these to start. There's no reason not to have them start. And I want fuel to run from one engine to the other. I had that before, that worked. Up to a point at least. Here's the fuel thing. Okay. So we're gonna have that again. It was there we go. That's totally skewered, but that's fine. Winglets. We need you, winglets. Okay. So now that we have these. Nope. Nope. God, I'm just messing up. We have the XL parachutes. And we'll do this. We'll do that. No, you're not supposed to do that just yet. You're supposed to do that over here. It'll be 100,000 rockets this time. 100,000 Kerbal dollars. And let's get the Sepratron on because that worked really well. I think. I'm sure they go in the right direction. There we are. There's one over here. There we are. So now we've got the Separatrons as well. They're gonna fire right now. Blowing them away from the rockets. They're gonna hit each other. That's the problem there. We need more Separatrons. can hit each other all they want, but not on my watch. There we are. So that will work. Another one over yon. Like this. Yeah, that'll do. It's gonna be one heck of a complicated stage. Stage number 6. It's gonna have all of this decoupling going on. Alright, and finally, do that. Then the mainsail engine will fire. Do I want that? No. Actually wanted to fire already. Start. I just hope this whole fuel system is gonna do what it's supposed to do. I'm not sure. I guess what we need. Do we need to? I don't think we need to save that stage, but what we do need is separatrons to make sure that it flies off properly. Where are you, sepratron? 1, 2. Go. Nope. No, that was actually in the right corner there. There we go. So, no. Sepratron. Bad sepratron. I guess this is where we're doing a stage 4. Okay. Save. Fine. I think we got it now. German, get out of the seats. Launch. Oh god. No, I made a construction mistake. See? Told you. One mistake. One mistake. One really, really big mistake actually. Structural. So there's this. And there's this. No. Actually that was I'll also have this connected to that, and this connected to the... Yes. That ought to fix it, and then maybe just make a little cross section here between these two fuel thingies. There we go. That ought to give us more stability, which is something we really crave. Kerbal Space Program. There we are. Okay. Think with all the strutting going on, we should be good now. And did I get the... No, I didn't get German out! Damn it! Keep doing that. Why do I keep doing that? And we still have a bit of a problem. Revert the vehicle assembly. I think the weight is just too big. Alright, two things then. Stabilizers, which will take it to 100,000 K, I guess. Stability enhancer, where are you? Okay. I'll need to lower rockets. The whole thing needs to be lowered. Still lowered. Lower. And we're good. That'll keep the whole thing up. German, get out. Get out. Alright, let's get our guys. Let's get our guys. The huge MUN machine. We'll go for 2/3 thrust so we don't blow out the engines easily. So these will fire, these will fire, this one will fire, this one will fire, and there we go. I think we got it. Still, pretty nice speed. We haven't had a blown engine yet. And we're going. Bill and Jebediah looking happy. And I think fuel-wise we did a good job here as well. The liquid fuel's going pretty quickly. Did not anticipate that. To a third of thrust. A third thrust. Okay. I haven't even ditched the nope. Uh-oh. That did not look good at all. But damage has been contained to a minimum. We're still going up. 25 kilometers, that's not bad. Will last a while as well. That's my guess. Trap webs is at 41k. Okay, so that looks relatively alright. Relatively okay. I think we'll be just dandy. We're at 35, now we're in orbit, so I can just slow down a little bit. Still be going faster than... Yeah, that's right. Still need to get to a stable orbit, which is kind of a thing. 50k, okay. I'll go to 2/3 again. I'll watch it expand like a flip. Hopefully we'll make it on this engine. That would be really nice. 60 almost. Still going. We're still going. Okay, good. Needed to be at least 70 plus for this to work. Oh, that final stage bit. Terrible. Yep, we got it. Okay, good. A low orbit, 72 is good. Got a little bit of power left. I guess we'll expand it right now. Just to get rid of all of it. There we go. Make sure we get some speed out of that. There we go. Totally worked at 92k, which is nice. We're gonna make sure we get there to the 92k bit. Bill and Jebediah, I mean, are quite happy with how things are progressing. We're gonna fly on the horizon now. Slowly expand our options here. Go to a third, I guess. It's expanding. It's expanding. We need a proper orbit before we do anything else, so see if we can just Z it. Yeah, we can. Manually tweaking it. Oh wow, that was a nice cockpit view. Okay, we have a periapsis of 4 kilometers. That's not even halfway of what we want, but okay. I'm just gonna see if I can. Now we've got a 35 kilometer one. Squirt some more. One last squirt out of this engine. I think that's it. That's it. 60k, 129k, which is totally skewered, but it's an orbit. Add maneuver. Let's see if we can reach the Mun. Oh, Mun encounter. We actually got one. Got a Mun encounter. Okay, cool. How well is that Mun encounter? Mun periapsis, that's actually really horrible. Less breaky fuel. To have a little bit. That's 12 million kilometers. That's a bit much. What do you think? 11 million kilometers. How about here? Yeah, that would do. But we're beyond that point. That's a bit problematic. Maybe we can just. Kilometers. I hope that's outside the atmosphere. I'm not quite sure. Oh, nope. It might not be. Orbit? No, we're still in orbit. But gotta get rid of these since they don't do anything. Yeah. Can we? No, we can't. It's not gonna help, is it? Fuck. Why did I mess this up? I don't know. Still in orbit. Still going. Our lowest point really is our lowest point. That's sort of the thing. We need to expand outwards somehow. Oh. Spur away from the planet, I guess. Okay. Non-periapsis is still, yeah, it's still good. Okay. Excellent. We're still going. Where's our goal? Ah, here it is. Okay. 8 minutes until we reach the maneuver node. And then we have to burn for 1 minute 7 seconds, which is quite a bit of time. We should have enough fuel for that, though. Should be okay. Bill and Jebediah are ready for this. And we really shouldn't do too much correcting along the way. I mean, as cool as it is, what about this maneuver? If we move it up a little bit, is that gonna help somewhat? Perhaps no. Actually messed things up pretty badly. Okay. 140,000. That's actually pretty nice. That's 1 minute 6 seconds burn. 4 minutes to the node. Stop doing that. Stop doing that, game. Come on. I know why you're doing this. You hate me. You just don't want me to get to the moon again. Oh, screw you. We're going there. We're gonna pick up our friends. Jebediah, I don't know how you did it, man. You must be some form of lich that I... Okay. I think we're almost there. 2 minutes out. Once we get to the 1 minute count, I'm gonna just go back to normal time. Normal time. Because about 30 seconds in, I'll be starting my burn, I think. Is this... What is the reason why you're wobbly? What is the reason? Silly wobbler. Okay, we don't have any lights on this thing. So, see, I did forget something. I'm an idiot for doing that. We need 800 meters more to make this turn. Okay. 1 minute, 6 seconds, 30 seconds away, and kaboomy! Okay. Escape trajectory. Hopefully soonish. Okay. We're at our node. At our node. Oh man, we're burning a lot of fuel here. It's gonna cost me my tank. 16 seconds left. I really need to fix this. I need to fix all of this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. That should fix us up. Not even a mun encounter. Oh my goodness. Really? Really? Oh, I wanted to. We only need 13 meters per second more. Okay. We'll get that, don't worry. Think we're good. Are we good? Yeah, we're not good. We're not even gonna get to the mun this way. Alright. It's all cool. It's all cool, man. We'll get to you. We will get to you. Let's set the mun as the target. It's horrible. Look at this. Look at this amateur crap. Okay. Add maneuver. So maybe we should have gone out a bit more controlled. Is this gonna be an option for us or not? Why is that on top of the mun? That makes no sense. I don't want an ascending node. I just want a regular. Okay, never mind. Add maneuver. We need this one. Do we need this one? Is it this one we needed? The pink one? I'm not sure, guys. Nope, that's not gonna help. Oh man, how did I mess this up? I don't get it. Okay, fine. There we go. How close will it bring us? Quite close. How long will our burn be? 2 seconds. Okay. 2 seconds? That's not much. Wow. Okay. Cool. We'll do it. We'll get to the position where we need to do that. 10 minutes. should have the 2-second burn. Can we already do this 2-second burn? I mean, really? That was about 2 seconds, wasn't it? Ha! Mon encounter. We actually did it. It's the maneuver node out of here so we don't have that kind of weirdness. We're gonna be in front of the Mon, that's nice. Sending node. Where's the Mon gonna be exactly? We're gonna be right on top of it. That's a bit of a thing. Yeah. Yeah, we are. So, how bad is that? I don't know. Don't know yet, but we'll definitely figure it out somehow. Guess we better get into a position where we can... guys? Why do I not have control over ship? What's going on here? Are we... oh, we're in time warp. Yeah, that doesn't help. Okay, Mun. I guess we're in a really sort of easy orbit there. That's nice. We're on the dark side though. That's not so nice. Okay, just skip ahead until we get to that point. I don't know how we actually got to the slow speed, but you know, slow is worth trying. It, I guess. Once we get to the Mun bit, we'll be able to position ourselves more comfortably. There we go. So this is actually not so bad, all things considered. We'll be landing like pretty much almost on top of our guy. Is that right? I guess we'll burn a little bit. Make sure we get an orbit. Oh, well. Guess we'll do this just a little bit, make this a little bit more of an orbit, an actual orbit. Are we out of fuel? Yeah, we are. Okay. Oh, we're out of fuel. Better get rid of this part then, and then turn this bit around. There we are. Get our gear out. Flop flop. There we go. That's our gear. We're actually gonna land pretty close to, aren't we? No, we're not. Oh, we might. We might. I might want to consider doing another burn in that particular direction I just burned. See if that helps any. Yeah, it does. Okay, periapsis of 14 kilometers. Will do, actually. Will do really nicely. So, yeah. Okay, I'm positive this might actually work out. Then we could just do a slow burn around the planet and plan our descent towards Bob. And get Bob out of there, because that's our plan, right? Been playing for this long just to visit the moon and leave. I don't think that's a good idea. Alright, just gonna skip ahead. 14 kilometers should be just fine. Although, of course, we could just try and land immediately. But that's actually not a good thing. It's not a good thing because we need to be beyond the periapsis to actually safely brake. But luckily this engine is really good for braking, so we'll be able to brake. That's really close. It's close. It's real close, but I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Right, we got to the periapsis. There we go. There we are. We're right on top of the periapsis. Now what we need to do is just do this, and then should be okay in the long run. We should have plenty of fuel to do this. Yeah, we should. We're just bending it around. And of course we need to keep an eye on this. Yes. Yes, how well are we doing? We're doing well. Oh, 20k up will do. I'm gonna go for a bit of a strange orbit. I'll take it. Stop! Okay, that's about right. 43 kilometers up on the other end, that's fine. So we'll just do wait now until we circle around and end up at the light side of things. That might take a little while, but that's fine. We'll circle the moon for a while. I guess we can plan a maneuver on setting down next to our other guy. There we go. No, I want to plan the maneuver. Could we just stop tracking? Can we just... I want to finish my maneuver. Add maneuver. Okay, so what I want to do ideally is land over Yon. Okay. I want to do it landing on the light side if all possible. So hopefully it's going to be an option. We're in stable orbit. The Mun does not have an actual atmosphere to worry about, so that really tends to help. A lot. We're gonna have a long waiting time getting this thing back into the sun, aren't we? Yeah, we are. I might want to cut that in a little bit. Okay. Alright, lander. Just go beyond the periapsis and we'll brake some more. Just a tad. There we go. We're still aimed at our... We are. Okay, good. We'll brake some more. It's okay. I just want to make sure that it's sort of even-ended. And it also kills our speed going around. So at about 15k, that's fine. I'm actually gonna accept that as being reasonable, or around 20. It's not that It doesn't have to be that perfect. But as tight as possible is definitely what I want to go for here. So, there you go. The periapsis is 13 kilometers. Okay. Let's not risk any lower. Alright, so that maneuver is totally out of place now. New? Yes, I want to set you as target. That's actually not a bad plan. Add maneuver. And we're gonna land right on top of you. If we can. Okay, so got that. I think should be okay landing on that spot specifically. How long before we reach that node? Oh, it's gonna be a while. 17 minutes. Might as well align right now. Ooh, align with the target. There we go. Go back to that speedy beat. Oh man, the sun is right at the other end. We're gonna land in the dark. I hate this. But we have no real choice in the matter at the moment. Okay. So now, estimated burn time 1 minute and 38 seconds. Holy crap, I hope we have that long. T-node in... Just gonna say, okay, node. Are we even gonna break quick enough for doing this? Okay, yeah. A minute of burn time left. Rotation of the planet is something I should have taken into account, really. Munraider 3B, Munlando. Might be a while before we get there, but we don't need much fuel to get off the Mun, so that's something. I guess it's something to keep in mind. Almost there now. Slowly dropping towards the surface as well. Okay, that's almost straight down, which is what we want. Oh God, where are we landing? I can't see. We might be ending up on a ledge or something. Oh no. Are we going back up? Yes, we are. Shit. Oh, no, we're actually not going back up. We are actually on a landing path. Good news. 126, that might be a bit much. Let's keep it around 50, shall we? Brake! Damn you! Well, that didn't work. Oh no! Well, we can plant the flag on the moon. Again. Oh no! This is terrible. We're sliding down we're sliding down somewhere. Oh, we're coming to a stop now. Holy crap, man. Well, that was 100,000 Kerbal dollars well spent. And we're 20 kilometers from Bob. I'm really not sure if I'm good for this game. I don't guess we have our temperature thingy anymore. No, we don't. Damn it, I should have used my brakes earlier. Oh well. Bill, Jebediah, since you're a ghost already, you can do an EVA here. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, plant that flag. Boop. There we go, at least we got that mission. So we got some of our money back. Yes. Crash sites. Crash shit sites number 3. I think it's number 3. I'm not even sure. I haven't actually kept count. I'll just make it crash site X. Ah, yeah, we almost got our whole rocket paid for it, so good. Okay, well, looks like we'll be camping out here for a bit in the dark. See you next time.